Virtual systems ready.
Hello everybody, it's me XPC, and welcome to Halloween Spooktacular, part 1 and 2. Alright, so I am super busy and I'm just feeling very lazy because it's Halloween. I'm just not gonna make like a proper video like, Magic does, or when I usually do with my fall updates. I'm just gonna read the dev blog. There's 2 dev blogs, by the way, so I'm just gonna start off and let's go from there. Alright, so this dev blog was published on October 24th, 2016, and it was written by Dogon McBanana. Here we go. That's right, our Halloween development blog is going to be a 2-parter this time around. For the first round, this week features some spooky spawns and even spookier items. But first, let's talk a little bit about boss monsters. In the original Fusionfall, mobs in the world featured boss variations that were simply beefier, scaled up versions of the original ones. This time around, we wanted to play around with the idea of boss monsters feeling a little more intimidating and unique to fight. One of the many ways we can do that is by making them look more intimidating. Check them out. Look at this. It's the... what do we call them? Are these the solos? Yeah, these are the solos. And then, that's the boss monster. These are the jack-o'-lanterns, I think. Yeah, and that's the boss version. And these are the... no, these aren't the tunnelers. What are these? I forgot what they are. Let me know if you guys know what this is. Let me know in the comments below. And that's the boss version right there. A Fusionfall Legacy first. To the left are the original spooky monster from Fusionfall, and to the right are their superpowered boss variations, complete with a huge rescale in both size and power. You best keep on your feet, because these monsters pack a punch. We want boss fights and boss monsters to feature unique fighting styles and gameplay elements unlike what you might find through small minions and spawns. Cool, so extra special moves for the bosses? Nice. Oh, look at that, the vampire monster. We've even upgraded the status to the iconic vampire monsters to Super Boss. Mobs like Dawn, Doom, and Bad Max fit in this category, and so does Batty Bloodsucker. Oh, that's what it's called, Batty Bloodsucker. He'll roam the graveyard, acting like he owns the place, and it's your job to set him straight. But be warned, this vicious vampire can control bats to do his evil bidding. You'll have to fight through swarms to get through to hit him directly. So I think this is the kind of boss that will like require multiple people, like 3 or 4, because of the fact that they said that like he's gonna have bats. And yeah, the Batty Bloodsucker deserves to be like a super boss, because like look at him, he's got the makings of a big boss. All right, let's continue on. This is the greatest thing ever, because you know how my channel profile pic is of Grim. I'm going to wear this whenever I get it. I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be awesome. Alright. Defeating Batty Bloodsuckers and various other bosses and Halloween themed beasts will oh boy. Typo. Alright. Will yield some awesome loot. So I guess these are Halloween monsters exclusive loot. Nice. But just to keep up the ante, we've even made sure to include a whole ton of Halloween-themed spooky items and costume-related garb to keep you ready for the trick-or-treating season. Nice. Look at this. Look at that weapon. I think that's a weapon. Look at that. Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. Finally, fusion spawns will be getting a bit of a makeover to get in the Halloween spirit. That's right, fusion spawns seem to have taken a liking to our seasonal decorations. During the Halloween season, for example, all fusion spawns around the Fusionfall world will be pumpkin spawns instead. It's only a graphical change, so the fusion spawns are still there. They're just a little different. Just a reminder, this part 1 of a 2-part... Okay, I think this is some grammar mistake. This part 1 of a 2-part Halloween Spectacular will be back with even more spooky stuff to show off next time. Nice. So check them out. Like the fusion spawns, they have like a... thanks for Will Tilt for pointing this out. The fusion spawns have like a little brighter color and they look more like gooey this time around. And I guess we won't, like, since like Legacy isn't gonna be releasing for like a while, like whenever Halloween shows up, this is what it's gonna be like basically. So yeah, pretty solid part 1. Now let's check out part 2. Drac is back. Halloween Spooktacular part 2. Right. So apparently Dracula is a developer. What does it say? Dracula, Game Master member, posts 1. This one right here. You a dummy and you ugly. Alright. Okay, that's enough, dummies. Dracula knows why you came here. That's right. Y'all want some of that scrape and lick action from the best. Well, don't worry. Dracula got exactly what you need. So we've seen Dracula before, made by, I think this was from the original Fusionfall, because he was like a Halloween themed NPC. Alright. Ooh, Dracula Nano. Nice. Take a look at that. Dracula don't look a day over 500, and Dracula still got the moves too. Just because Dracula cooped up in some old nursing home don't mean Dracula ain't shaking his groove thing. MMMM. Oh, ow! Dracula think that Dracula threw out his back. No worries. Dracula knows just the solution. His Nano. Dang, man. This looks awesome. Look at that. Look at this. He's got some moves going. Alright. Oh, that's right. Dracula got his own Nano. This pretty little thing got almost all the grooving the real Dracula got. Nano Dracula just happens to be younger than Dracula, so he can go longer, that's all. Nano Dracula is one of the blasty type nanos or whatever. Blastons, basically. Dexter wasn't good at explaining nothing, that dummy. Far as Dracula understands, that means Nano Dracula can beat the snot out of these cosmic dummies, but he needs to be careful around those adapter punks. Dracula thinks stupid rock, paper, scissors is for baby dummies. And this is Fusion. Fusion Dracula. Nice. Looks better than, you know... Sorry, Wilt. You know what really grinds Dracula's gears? Some fool took Dracula's old cape and is trying to impersonate Dracula. So I guess that's the item that's used to make the fusion. This creep also don't got no rhythm. He can't come close to Dracula's grooves. He don't look like a thing like Dracula. He looks like some cheap knockoff or something. Well, that's what they are, knockoffs. Dracula's gonna need your help to find his hideout in Eternal Meadows. Do you teach him the proper scrape and lick technique? I bet this dummy thinks Dracula sucks. Dracula's got some sort of stupid developer note he's supposed to read off here. Quote, Fusion eyes are now a proper glowing red. Unlike the original Fusionfall's transparent orange, we've also changed fusion matter to look more glowy and goopy. That's what I meant. And it now has a proper toon outline. We've primarily based these changes off of promotional artwork, such as the loading screen. The heck's that stuff supposed to mean? These developers seems like a bunch of dummies. Dracula's got lots of jobs for you when you get your sorry butts over to Eternal Vistas. That jerk blew up at City Point thinks it's funny to play jokes on Dracula. He wouldn't even let Dracula play with his dumb games console. Dracula's also feeling thirsty. Make yourself useful and go get Dracula a glass of water. Will ya? Dracula's also got a corner on the dog shampoo market. Some ugly kid in the cul-de-sac taught Dracula how to get rich quick. Could that have been Eddie? So Dracula bought up all the dog shampoo this side of City Hall. Some weirdo kid with a hair disorder, Dookie, at the nuclear plant seems interested in what Dracula has to offer, but Dracula still hasn't made a single taro yet. Looks like this is all the time Dracula's got, for now. Don't get all teary-eyed on Dracula. Dracula just cleaned his suit. Tell you what, Dracula's gonna stick around for a while on the forums and see what's up. You dummies are right in Dracula's book. Oh, thanks, Dracula. Oh, look at that. Now, don't this look familiar? We're a couple of dummies. So that's Fusion Grim and Fusion Dracula. Look at Fusion Grim got some like teeth. Look at this. His teeth are like kind of sharp. And Fusion Dracula's busting out some moves. Good job. And the dev said they're gonna make the fusions look more different and not just like they're not like just gonna change his face and like to make it look green. They actually like changed his like clothes a little bit, made him like more green. Like they made this kind of look a little bit green. This one they made the clothes a little bit darker. So yeah, lots of changes coming. Lots of good changes coming. And look at Dracula's Nano. He looks really good. Yeah, I love. Yeah, Legacy team's doing a fantastic job. So yeah, that's it for this. Happy Halloween, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, and game on.